Hello guys, welcome back to this channel. Please subscribe, get me to 100 subs at least. So there have been this woman who posted a video concerning white people adopting black kids, and I don't think the video was so bad, but people just captured the first those clickbaiting titles of a video, and they blown the video. And the woman, I don't have the original video because she deleted the video after so many backlashes, and I want to post some of the views according to people. But before I post, can you comment down below on what do you think about white people adopting black kids? I don't see anything bad with that because kids are kids. When you look at a kid, you don't even start wondering, is this kid a black or a white kid? What you see is an innocent soul, right? So here are some videos. I wish I could get the original video, but I didn't. But here are some of the TikTokers who decided to react to that video. Enjoy, and please subscribe. Get me to 100 at least before tomorrow.
Why do white people adopt black children? It's a real question.
Why do people ask not the brightest questions? I don't understand. How about because I turned out just fine? Me and my siblings turned out just fine. Take me for example. Oh, my parents are white. They adopted me at a very young age. And if they didn't, who knows where I would be? Maybe that there is people out there that need a home, that need someone to love them. How about that? Maybe because they do not see color. Did you ever think about that? How about I have parents that love me and I needed a home. They provided it. I needed education. They provided it. I don't understand why people always see, oh, that person's white. They can't take care of a black kid. Well, guess what? I turned out darn good and they did a great job at it. How about that? And everybody in the community love them. Okay? How about there wouldn't be anybody getting adopted if the parents just kept them? How about that? Yeah, I think God sent me this message to send to you to give you the right answer. Because clearly you needed to learn and maybe be educated just a little bit. Doesn't matter if you're white, black, purple, who. If they're able to provide a home and to take care of that child, it doesn't matter what they look like. Did you think about that? I hope that answers your question.
Why do white people adopt black children? It's a real question for me.
That's an easy question to answer. And I can tell you from having worked for 10 years in child welfare and having actually gone through helping families adopt and guardianship different children of different colors, ethnicities, races, you name it. The fact of the matter is that it's because it's white families that are opening their homes. It's just as simple as that. If you look at the statistics, go to the Department of Health and Human Services. Okay, more white families open their homes up to children of any race than other families of other races. Now, if families of color, if black families wanted to open their homes up for adoption to children who are black, of course, everyone would love to see that. But that's just simply not what's happening. Now, for you, example, have you opened your home up? Have you adopted any children that need a family? I'm guessing you haven't. So, and here's the thing too, let's say if these white families said, oh, no, we only want to adopt white children. Well, then you'd be calling that racist. So no matter what happens, you're just going to be upset and unhappy about it because you're looking for things to be offended by, which is really, really sad and obviously, and honestly, really weak to say the truth here. But the thing is, when a child needs a placement, whether it's in foster care or looking for adoption, whatever, of course, all agencies try to first find a family that the child can identify with. First, they try to actually find family. like they're actual relatives. And if they can't, if nobody says that they want the child, they all say, sorry, nope, I got no room, I can't take a child, whatever, or their background checks don't come out clear, they've got criminal background, whatever it is, you got to find somewhere for the kid to go. It's not like we have like a warehouse where you can just store these children until they age out, or you can find a place for them. So you're trying to find somewhere for them. And if it just happens to be that it's a white family, well, then it's a white family. Now, would you rather these children be living in an institution somewhere like they do in Russia and other countries, where they basically just put them in these big giant rooms and nobody talks to them and they're just left there until they grow up and then they're released back into society? Would that make you happy? I mean, what do you want here? What is your solution? You want to sit here and say that this is some kind of a problem. I would love to hear your solution to this problem. Please duet or stitch this. I would love to hear, how do you resolve this issue of making sure that children of color who don't have parents for whatever reason, whether they're abandoned, the parents have died, the parents are incarcerated, whatever the case may be, how do we resolve this issue? How do we make sure that they're going to homes with families that they can identify with? Because if those families that could be opening are not opening their homes, if they're saying, no, we don't want them, what would you like to have done? Please share with us.
Why do white people adopt black children? It's a real question for me. Why do...
I feel like a lot of white people are missing the boat here. Instead of just being so quick to call a black person racist, why not watch the whole video and understand what they're trying to say? Basically, all she was saying was that if you're black and you're in a household that's not regarding your race, then you're not going to be prepared for what's to come in the real world. But instead of just giving that point some consideration, you guys just hurry up and make TikToks to try to call a black person racist. Y'all take every opportunity to do that when there's far more racism towards black people than from black people. I don't have anything against white people adopting black babies, but all I'm saying is if you're telling that kid to disregard their race, then you're setting them up for failure, because the rest of the world's going to regard their race. You're not even taking it upon yourself to consider what she's trying to say. I don't think that's quite fair. I'm definitely going to take her side on this one. Y'all need to really learn to listen. Don't just be quick to attack a black person and say they're racist.
Why do white people adopt black children? It's a real question for me.
I just want to start this video off by saying I'm sure the woman that originally made this video, she meant no harm. She was just asking a question. Questions are meant to be answered. I'm here to answer from my perspective. I'm a Caucasian male. We've adopted 2 African American children. I can tell you that the day that we received the call that these 2 beautiful little babies had been born, we didn't ask what the color of their skin was. We asked if they had a name and if they were going to be okay. And they said they will be. We said, you're damn right they will be. And they are. And they always will be. They are living and learning and laughing and growing, giving the best hugs. They know they're African American. They also know I'm Caucasian. But most importantly, they know they are loved, and they always will be. You know, our family has been blessed to be beautifully blended, and I thank the good Lord for that. As I pray as they grow, they can help the world outgrow all this racism and hatred that has divided us for so long. Love is what brought us together. Love. You know, family is defined by DNA. Family is defined by love and loyalty. And I love them, and I always will, and I will always be loyal to them. I am their daddy, and they are my children, and we are family. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. I hope that answered your question in a positive way.
Why do white people adopt black children?
I got a question. Why are there so many black children that need to be adopted? My second question is, why do you care who adopts them and what color they are, as long as they love that child and raise them right? And lastly, I see color. I see color. But when I see a little baby, I don't go, oh, look at that little white baby or look at that little black baby. These are babies. They haven't been filled with ignorance yet. Let them babies be babies and grow up to be good people.